humans will die if Donald Trump is reelected. It's kind of a big deal. I have recently become a YouTuber 1 year ago. I started doing live streams a year ago, and I started November 5th was actually the first time I did a live stream. I didn't know what I was doing. I was bad at it, and I'm up to a whopping 71 subscribers on YouTube, and as of today, 18 followers on Kick, which is nice and great and perfect, and I like it. I have fun doing it, and this is what I was doing with my free time anyway. Is that I would go on to Discords and stuff like that and argue with people and talk politics all the time. I just thought maybe someone else would like to hear it, and maybe I could make videos out of it and hopefully someday turn a buck. Maybe. I'm very far from that right now. But why am I rambling about this? What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, okay. The YouTube comments lately, if I aim the short or the video at a right-wing audience, they very much don't like it. They very much hate what I have to say. My last YouTube short has like 200 comments or something like that, and it's mostly insulting me, which is fine. I love the idea. I like debate, but mostly my YouTube comments are Trump fans yelling at me, just feeling so angry about what I had to say about Donald Trump. He's a fraud, he's a criminal, he's a liar, and the things he says are not true. He's a severe, in my opinion, he is a severe danger to America. He's going to harm us. He's going to possibly get a lot of us killed. He is anti-constitutional. These are all my opinions and my thoughts, and I can back those up with the things that he has said. So when I say that on YouTube, when I say that in a short, when I say that into a live stream, I get comments. I get comments saying, here we go, we got Waldo, you have Trump derangement syndrome. He lives rent-free in your head. Why are you always talking about Trump? The answer is that he is severely dangerous. The things he has said suggest to me that he is severely dangerous. The actions he took while he was president were bad for our country, bad for the world, and bad for the world peace. Literally. Iran is closer to a nuclear weapon today because of the choices that Donald Trump made. Donald Trump threw out a gigantic piece of diplomacy. It was the Iran deal that Obama made. Now, did Donald Trump throw that out because it was a bad deal? No. Did he throw it out because it was bad for America? No. It was quite good for America. Did he throw it out because it was benefiting Iran and hurting America? No. Did he throw it out because they were cheating on the deal or breaking the rules? No. He threw it out because it had Obama's name on it. The end. That's it. Doesn't matter. He hates Obama. Obama did a thing. We undo the thing. Pure spite. 100% pure spite. Donald Trump spitefully undid diplomacy. He undid diplomacy for spite, personal spite. He hates Obama. Obama did a thing. Undo the thing. Doesn't matter how smart it was. Doesn't matter if it was a good idea. If Obama told Trump not to eat yellow snow, Trump would go out there and eat a bunch of piss snow. Nom 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 nom. Yellow snow. Nom 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 nom. Can't tell me what to do. That is the position that he is in. He is the spiteful candidate. He is the man of spite, and I think that it is showing more and more every day. Right here, Trump warns he could certainly indict political opponents if he's reelected. Spite. The former president is planning his presidential revenge tour, and his closest allies are floating ghoulish figures as potential hires. Spite tour. Revenge term. What would it look like for another 4 years of Trump? This is all fluff, 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 fluff. Hillary, we don't want to listen to her. Trump has promised to pardon Jan 6 insurrectionists in a second term. The Axios website has reported on his plan to dismantle the deep state meaning people who do the job every day, and he will get rid of that deep state and replace it with a Republican deep state. He will replace it with a deep state that appreciates him. You know, he's not going to abolish the deep state. No. He's going to replace everyone in the deep state with people who think like him and think he's great. That'll be fun. Purging potentially thousands of civil servants and appointing ideological loyalists. See, he's going to get rid of the deep state and replace it with a Trump deep state. The White House and government agencies with aggressive right-wing lawyers who would not challenge the expansion of presidential power. Everything he says will be right. Everything that disagrees with him will be illegal. That is the future. So yes, I, Waldo, obsess about this guy. I do have Trump derangement syndrome, yet I have a really good reason to have it. He is fucking deranged. So I don't apologize for that. Trump is discussing how to use the Justice Department to investigate and prosecute perceived enemies, such as his former Chief of Staff, John Kelly, former Attorney General William Barr, and former Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley. Disagreeing with him will become a crime. Disagreeing with Trump will become a crime if he is elected. I disagree with him. Will I be committing a crime when I tell you on this stream that he is doing a bad thing, that he is doing something that is unconstitutional? Will I be arrested? This is important. This is important. This is why it fills up most of my brain. This is why I have the derangement syndrome that YouTube comments keep telling me I have. He's already shown that he has no respect for the law or the traditions of American democracy, and so a second Trump term would be very frightening. The overwhelming consensus of scientists is that we are getting close to the point of no return on climate change, and 4 years of Trump would be a disaster for the planet. He wants to drill and dig and burn. Yes. Also, he thinks that climate change is a Chinese hoax, so he will not do anything to prevent it, and it will happen, and we will die. Humans will die if Donald Trump is reelected. It's kind of a big deal. Co-founder and co-executive director of the Progressive Grassroots Movement, Indivisible, said, "In this scenario, you will see tools of the executive branch being used for retribution, for dismantling our democratic institutions, as he is currently promising to do very publicly, but you also see right-wing MAGA members of the House and Senate controlling the legislature. We have a white Christian nationalist now who is the Speaker of the House and would, in all likelihood, be Speaker of the House in 2025. Not in the Democratic or Republican split government scenario, but in one which he can actually set policy. That is one where you would see abortion bans, book bans, defunding of education, tax on contraceptives, the entirety of the agenda that they tried to push in 2017, and more, because the Republican Party in the intervening years has only gotten more extreme as the moderates have become pushed out by the Trump supporters. It is Trump's party now. I watched the debate last week. None of them are going to win. Only one of them on the debate stage was running for president, and that's Chris Christie. Honestly, the rest are running for vice president. The rest of them are. They're running to be Trump's vice president because they know they can't beat him. It is his party. It is his game now. That's severely worrying to me. I am worried that he would actually win and abandon the Constitution to enact his vengeance. He will abandon the Constitution to enact his vengeance, to get the revenge. He will abandon any law. He will change any rule. He will do anything he wants to accomplish that. And it's not just him. Other people in the Republican Party. Here's one. Having lost the abortion vote, Ohio GOP now plans to sabotage the results. Republicans in Ohio lost a vote. Now they're going to sabotage the results. They're going to break it. The people have voted and told them what they want, and the Republican people in charge of that legislature disregard it. They don't care what the people voted for. They're going to do what they want anyway. That is the Republican Party now. That is what they are. If they win, great. If they win the vote, great. If they don't, it was broken, it was lies, it was rigged, it was stolen, and we're going to do what we want anyway. Ohio State Republican lawmakers are once again trying to overturn the will of the people after a devastating loss on abortion rights. The Ohio people overwhelmingly chose to enshrine abortion protections in their state constitution. Earlier this week, Republicans have tried multiple times to block that referendum, called Issue 1, but they were handily defeated every time. They tried to cheat back in August. They tried to change the rules so that this wouldn't pass. And it has passed now, and now they're saying they won't respect it. So on Friday, the state GOP unveiled a new tactic, stopping the courts from allowing the new amendment to take effect. Have the courts stop it from taking effect. The people voted for it, and the Republicans are against it, because they are not populists. They're fake populists. They pretend to be populists when they are in the lead. When they aren't in the lead, they turn to autocratic measures to make their will real. So this is, I think, from the Republican: to prevent mischief of a pro-abortion court. With Issue 1, Ohio legislators will consider removing jurisdiction from the judiciary over this ambiguous ballot initiative. Removing jurisdiction from the judiciary. They're changing the rules. They lost. They changed the rules. This is the Republican Party now. This is what they do. This is what they are. And this is why I get obsessed about them. The Ohio legislature alone will consider what, if any, modifications to make to the existing laws based on public hearings and input from legal experts on both sides, says the very serious Republican person. They already did that. They already did that. the public voted, and the public voted to enshrine abortion rights in their constitution. That's what the people voted for, and you are standing against it. Ohio Republicans are standing against what the people voted for. How should I respect that? How can I respect that? Why would I respect that? Why would I ever think that that's a good idea? I need Republicans. I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video and a YouTube short. Republicans, why would I ever respect your party if you are standing against what the people voted for? Why would I do that? The people voted for Joe Biden, yet you stand against it. You say it was unfair, untrue, unreal. You said it was a broken and sham of an election. It wasn't. The evidence is against you. Why would I respect you? Why would I respect Republicans? Why should I respect anything a Republican has to say? Please, in the comments, tell me why I should respect them. I think I've said it pretty well. Oh, here's another person from Ohio. This is an Ohio guy telling us about it. You're telling us when you win, it's great, and when you lose, you don't need to do so with grace, but rather you can challenge every loss and accept no accountability. You are telling us that cheating your way to success is fine. You're telling us that listening to others around you doesn't matter, and they should simply bulldoze people who do not agree with you. You are sending messages on abortion and cannabis. You are sending messages that will destroy the very fabric of our society and the core values that we spent generations raising our kids to follow. Your words and actions are not only repugnant, they are destructive as well. And I kind of agree with that. If Republicans do abandon democracy to get what they want, if they go the authoritarian judge route where they capture all the judge positions through appointments and gerrymandering, honestly, that's what they do. They love democracy when they're winning, but when they don't win, they abandon democracy. Look at January 6th, look at gerrymandering, look at the Supreme Court and the lower courts that have all been captured by the Federalist Society. The Federalist Society has come to the conclusion that the Federalist Society is a very secret little organization full of people who get judges into position. They have looked into the future. Very rare thing for a conservative Republican to do, to look towards the future. But they have, and they've decided that they're going to lose. The kids don't like Republicans. They don't. All the kids are woke. All the kids have blue hair, nose rings, and pansexual. That's how the kids are these days. Sorry. That's how they are. They have decided that those kids won't vote Republican and won't support Judeo-Christian values and norms. So what have they done instead? They have captured all the judges. They have made a serious effort to get judges and the rules to put judges in place, and they have bent those rules to get more Republican judges, to get more conservative judges, so that even if all the blue-haired pronoun people vote to support abortion, the judges can still shut it down. That is the Republican plan. That is the Republican Party in essence right now. That is what they want. That is what they're doing. And I don't like it. I don't respect it. I don't think it's a good idea. I would rather a democracy where the people, even if they are blue hair and have pronouns, can vote on what the laws ought to be. I think the people who are part of the society ought to have a say in how that society is run, rather than having it pushed down to them by Republican judges. Or the Republican judges decide what law, which of the popular things they got voted for and approved can we accept, says the judge. I accept that the judges are important and necessary, and they need to do, and they should push against things that are actually harmful to people's rights. If the public of Ohio voted 90% to kill everyone named Steve, I would say that's a bad idea. I would hope a judge would stop that. The judge would see that the rights of Steve are being harmed by that. All the Steves, all of them, are being harmed. Their rights are being harmed, and the judge would shut that down. Abortion rights are a law that needs to be decided. The dates need to be decided. The term, 15-week, 18-week, 24-week abortion bans need to be decided. These are dates that need to be set by law. I understand that. So these things need to be decided by a judge, and the people can vote on it. And that is where we're at. The votes are happening, and it's not coming out for Republicans' favor, and they are absolutely abandoning democracy to get what they want. So that's why I complain about them all the time. It's why I make YouTube videos about them. It's why I make streams complaining about them. It's why I make shorts that yell about them, and that's why I complain about them in YouTube comments. Why would I respect them? Why would I ever vote for them? Why would I want them? Why wouldn't I go onto a live stream and complain about them? Oh, hi. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. The algorithm loves it when you watch it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to keep the algorithm happy, and I know you do, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, and let's all keep that algorithm happy. Thanks. Have a good day.